Is Turo really that popular? Today, I have lots of numbers to share with you from our Power Host Summit. So let's talk about Turo and how popular it is now and what it will be in the future. Let's get into it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. Those of you that don't know me, my name is Joe. I am a power host on Turo with just over 800 trips as of this video. So I have plenty of experience with this platform and understand enough about it to be able to share some knowledge with you and make you feel a little bit more comfortable about booking a car on Turo. So the question of today is Turo really that popular? And honestly, before going to this Powerhouse Summit that I went to, I would have told you that it is up and coming, but I didn't have enough information to tell you how popular it is actually becoming. But quickly, people are starting to understand that this is a way to be able to actually rent a car that avoids having to go to those major rental car companies and allows you to have a unique experience that's different from those of what you are traditionally used to renting. Now, I mentioned the Power Host Summit. This was a two-day event that was held in Austin, Texas, that we were able to go and actually learn a lot more about the business, understand where we are now, where we've come from, and what we are becoming in the near future. I can say there are a lot of very exciting things on the horizon that are benefiting both a guest and a host. So there are a lot of things to get excited about and things to be excited about right now, as Turo is now active as an app for you to be able to use for rental cars. So I'm gonna go over just some numbers to help you understand where Turo is and what direction things are going in for the company as a whole. Now, you can actually find this information on Turo's website, so this isn't any information that I'm sharing with you that is not public information. You can obtain this on Turo's website should you decide to check on this for yourself. As of September 30th, 2023, there are over 350,000 active vehicles with over 1,500 different makes and models across over 12,000 cities. So that is a very widespread area, and this is not just in the US. This is also in Canada and throughout the world, and it is expanding as we speak. Now, as you're looking at this, you're wondering, okay, how many people are actually signing up for Turo and actually getting cars? There are over 3.4 million active guests currently on Turo that are renting vehicles. So that is a pretty massive number. And I tell you, as a host myself, I get a lot of people that message me and they say, this is actually my first time renting on Turo. I don't know a lot about the platform right now. So we get into education mode and we educate people on what this platform actually is and what they can expect. They obviously can obtain a lot of information before signing up with the host, but now that you've trusted me and you want me to become part of your trip, I am going to do my part and be able to explain to you some of the nuances and the things that make you feel comfortable going forward with your trip and using Turo over any of the other rental car companies that you've used in the past. Now, I mentioned the 350,000 vehicles. That is across 175,000 hosts that are currently active on Turo as well. So plenty of hosts to choose from. Now, as I've mentioned before, you have to vet through that process when you are looking for a host and you are trying to figure out who is going to be the best one for you. You definitely want to be looking at a lot of the things that I had mentioned in previous videos when it comes to looking for the right host. So the point of this video is for you to feel a little bit more comfortable knowing that there are many more people that are utilizing this platform, that are taking advantage of these opportunities and booking a car for themselves. As people have always said before, why book on Turo as opposed to these other rental car companies? You know the car that you're going to get. You know the host that is going to take care of you. You have flexibility as far as being able to choose if you want to move forward with that trip or if you want to cancel it and you can move on to another host if you choose, or if you need to change aspects of the trip. A lot of hosts are very flexible and allow you to change things with your trip if you need to. You have basically your very own liaison that is taking care of you when it comes to your car that you are going to be driving during the duration of your trip. Obviously, renting on Turo does come with risks. There are things like maybe cars that are not well maintained, or maybe a host that may be dishonest, or things that might come up that I've already talked about before, but those are things that you want to take into consideration when you book on Turo as opposed to the other companies. Does the risk outweigh the reward, or does the reward outweigh the risk? In my opinion, I definitely think that the reward outweighs the risk. I do think that there are a lot of really good cars that you can book on the platform that you can't otherwise book with these other companies. I recently rented a Ford Bronco from a host in Austin, and it was a beautiful, beautiful car. I would definitely rent that car again, but I knew the car I was getting. I knew what I was getting into. I knew exactly where I was going to get the car, and there were no surprises. Now, I did want to mention one other thing in this video is we are doing a Toys for Tots drive. I'm happy to announce that Atchoo Rentals is participating in a Toys for Tots drive this year. So if you have a new unwrapped toy and you have a car booked with us between now and December 9th, leave us that toy and we will donate it to the Toys for Tots cause. We actually had our first donation. It is this cute little stuffed animal. So we are actually getting Toys for Tots boxes that we're going to be putting in the house. So I'm hopefully encouraging the kids in our house to also donate with some of their money that they're earning. And we will see how this goes. I'm hoping that we can get a lot of donations. I'm hoping that we will have at least one filled box before this donation is over. But if you do want to donate, leave a comment down below and let me know, and we will try to find a way to coordinate you sending the same toys over to us so that we can grow this together. Another thing I wanted to mention is I did upload a YouTube short. If you haven't looked at it, go check it out. We had an absolute mess in our Hyundai Sonata. It is going to be a bear to work on, but there are technically two separate claims that we're dealing with on that car. We have one where we had a guest run over a possum, and we actually have already been paid for the parts, so we are actually just waiting for those to come in. And I plan on uploading a video showing that full process, because this is actually going to be the first claim where I will be owning the actual labor of the work. The body shop is going to be painting a bumper, but other than that, I will be doing all of the work from start to finish, from ripping everything off of the car to putting all of the new parts back on. So stay tuned for that. The second claim that we had was we had a guest in the latest rental. Unfortunately, they smoked in the car, and rather than leaving the car as it was, they decided to spray some sort of a chemical inside the vents, and holy cow, they ruined every piece of the interior that you can think of, from the vent fin tabs to the steering wheel controls to droplets on the door panel. I'm gonna go over everything that happened. I'm gonna show you the whole process, and we're actually owning that claim process from start to finish as well. And we're gonna be removing all of those interior parts, and we're gonna be replacing all of it with brand new ones. Brand new or gently used, but in either case, the car is gonna look the same way it did before this happened. So stay tuned for those, and those of you that are new to subscribing to the channel, I really appreciate you taking a chance on me and just following this business. I hope that I'm able to give you the content that you are truly looking for, and if there's something that you want us to cover, leave a comment down below and let us know, because we do thrive on your feedback to make this channel what you want it to be, so that it's something that you can watch going forward. But really and truly, it means a lot to me, because this business has a lot of ups and downs, and there are a lot of times that I just sometimes feel down enough in the dumps where I'm just like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. And I think a lot of entrepreneurs sometimes may feel that way in the very beginning stages of their business. And it's through support from viewers like you, from family, from friends, that come forward and talk about what great things we're doing, that makes me feel that much more rewarded. And also I thank God every day, because honestly, I don't know where I would be if it weren't for him being able to look down on me and help through this business. Because I'll tell you, there are a lot of times that I don't know what is next for us. So anyways, it is almost midnight. I am ready to go to bed, but that is gonna do it for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope that this cleared some things up as far as if you feel on the fence about whether you want to book a car on Turo, and maybe this made you feel a little bit better knowing that your neighbor, your friend, your family member, somebody is using this app and using this to book cars for their trip. If you are looking for a car in Jacksonville, visit AtchooRentals.com. We have everything from small compact cars, and we still have that beautiful minivan ready to fit 7 passengers and carry your family around wherever you need to go. If you like this content, please give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing if you enjoy this business and you want to follow us along a little bit more. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. Hope you have a great day.